I would like to talk about joins, loops, and context. What are these? Okay. Let's see. We have one project. So projects are not a big deal. We can do one. So we'll start from fresh again. Let's go server. Till now, I have done a lot on SQL Server. I don't see Bhavesh. Okay. Okay, we will log in into if you want to. Okay, that database we had last time. So I have created a new one, and we have only tables which need forward thing. So we see have client, current finance period, LIC. So let's about this to understand why this we have. Now, normally at client side, you will be told about what all things they have and on which they want to create report. First, this data model, the table called data model, because there is foreign key relationship between other. That's why it is called data modeling also, because in business objects you will modeling of these things. Okay. You who could not understand anything in the previous class, today train again. So like if you missed class, you cannot stand. Okay. So client. Let's the data we have in client. Okay. So first name, address means address is the whole address, area code, some number, phone number, read, age, and all those things. What happens that this is a example of a company in cars. So company is selling cars. All who have bought different types of cars, these are listed here in the client. Now let's color. So let's say various different types of colors we have for cars. So silver color car, lustrous red, power black, cool blue, bright yellow, impact white. This all is hypothetical. Now ID is set in client with the country ID. And ID is the foreign table. Foreign key in this table means this is primary key in some other table. That if the is repeated multiple times, that means this is not a primary key in this table. this is a foreign key. So any ID, we can mean what 21 means. Okay, see finance period, data. So this is the data for fiscal year, fiscal month. Now difference in business. 1 minute. I'm not able to see anything. Details. Hmm. Let's see. Just a second. Okay. Business period is a table which has the fiscal year data, fiscal year, fiscal month, fiscal quarter, and fiscal. The data from April till March is the fiscal year. Let's say company have option either they can do the end of fiscal by June end. So from July till June is one fiscal year, or from January to December is one fiscal year. So fiscal end of that year, they have compared to file taxes and all those. So don't with the calendar year. Calendar year is from January till December. But fiscal depending on when we file taxes. Franchise table contains data of franchisee for a motor company. We have franchisee to sell your car. So sell one or two sales make one. It will give you the idea of the model of the car. Then make and the country ID where they sell it. So is one car is which sells different types of cars, different model of the cars, but they used to sell cars in all over world. You can think of. Then that for a different model ID. It has also and this details about the car. Model that which model ID has which type of color. In which the idea of all the regions will cost range is your price for rental. So I think this is called Hertz or any car rental company. And say it will have some rupee each. Others, so say 190,000 for that has got free amount they got. What is the sale type? Sale or rental? R is rental, S is sale, and total. And is no days for rented, but if it is rental, then there are days for change. For sale based it is the retail of the model ID. Then the color ID, I'm go into details, just telling you that what is. So this will have some ID and style. Okay. So you think one by one. And this database motors. Project. So this first class, we are doing it again. 07 September. We need project for our vertical project and keep connection, relay connection. All have BW, we will do it later. Name I will say 07 Sep 2014. Will say which one, so I will say Microsoft. Only it takes to check and then give the next one. Click user IS underscore user, which I am using in SQL Server. Pass label CD1234 server ES plus ID IES and press SQL Server again. See that what works? It was motors. Okay. It's full. Click next. Keep nothing is. Check we created a connection. Now let's publish the connection. Okay, now let's publish this connection to server. So we can September and publish. Okay. Then try to connect to the server. Here I can decide where I'm connecting to. So local machine. Given this session name, using password, connection detail, everything. Number of, will be given always. So I connect to the user. More folder in connections. This will close 7 September. Is the first one. And finish. Now the connection was published. Do you want to create a shortcut? Yes, we need shortcut because we would use shortcut in our creation. Yes, sir. You can see that CNS secure connection is there. Now project new session. So 07 Sep 2014. Next connection. Finish. We have done this last time also and we are doing it again. But this into some more detail. And I get list of the databases. Motor the default, so it is expanded for me. So now I will take a region, select a region. So let's go to SQL Server, see that what all we need. We have taken country. Country has country ID. Good. Region has region ID. Which it will client. Check which has both the ID. Region ID in the client. Good. And so, maker ID has country ID. Good. And model has and style ID. Now, which one has style? We have table style. Okay. The tables which have relationship between them. So we will find color. Sorry. Okay. Those two later. So client, country, make and style. We wanted to say. Primary maker model. So model model also and style. Okay. So it's a little bit small for you. So let me see if I can do anything. And it so that we have more space to do some window. Now move tables little bit. So this is all data modeling where I am selecting. Okay, all selected, so everything would move. So we are doing for reporting. So we are creating a expanding it. Okay, okay. So we have a country ID in the client table, and we have country ID in the country as the primary key. So we'll join these two. Oh, actually, is the okay, right? Okay, so we have ID in the client table, anchor ID in the country. So now you see there is a question mark. So I it asking me that what type of cardinality it has. I say detect, and it will be based on data, but sometimes it is wrong. So talk to your advice and you. Okay. So we can join. We join based on primary key and foreign key. Unless that it is joined on something else which they not create their database. So uh, so yeah, maker ID of this is maker ID of the maker table. LT and okay. We have region also, so bring the region down. And ID table is used by many tables, so let's bring it down so that all of the tables can have and see. This is arranging the things in whatever we are doing. But in a way that and how the things are happening. Style ID, where is the style ID? The model. So I will style ID. ID detect automatically, otherwise you have to set it manually. Now just by two different tables also. That the region ID table, keep it here so that it not come in between. Okay, move here. Take from here and join with client. I'm trying so that you can see. Okay, so next one to five. Now I'm just clicking the zoom value. ID is a name used by this step. So we find this country ID. The detect. Okay. By this table also will join on country ID. Double detect. Okay. So arrange in some way. So let's country will make us will this and that model which is okay. Join with if for a client and region, client with region and with country also. Okay. Let's look into different types of join. Double click. So you we have to change joins here. So this is SQL assistant and it is the joins and plus statement. Right, say model ID, but you can also say mix of model ID. Of it is not a type of join, but it is by which we can say that the style ID from one table is equal to max style ID from another table. So the way we do it, keep in mind, not here now. We can set up the outline. So if you click on this left hand side, it is a left order join. If you click right hand side, there is a join. It becomes inner join. And this value we can also select it is greater than less than equal to. We'll see it later. You that how to switch from one type of join to another, and then cut join. So you can say that let me see. We don't have we have to more tables. I will use that exercise. Then you can go on. We will start sending the exercise, which I would say that you do this exercise, do that one. You people can complete. You can see. So basic type of join where you can join from one, for example, want to say client ID join to maker ID. Okay, define shortcut join. So we later, not a big deal, and we don't use that. Data foundation is complete. Let's save it. Uh, client, suppose I am selecting any client and some country. Over it and see that how it is the thing. Relational. Is present here, we will select this and folder and subfolder. So we selected them. So easy drag and drop here. Select drag and drop here and it will create a folder class. In Unity we call it class. Will this created means this layer we will publish it. And then is to see that how the things are affected. Okay. So let's say this layer. When we see this layer means classes and objects, dimensions. And then we can just change it here. Our right now. So now click the publish to repository. Everything is check everything. Okay, I will check everything. I will check integrity. It will created, but the I don't know key is defined, but it's saying it's not. Let's say as long as we know what it is fine. Next, we create one more folder called 07 2004 and we will save it here. Okay. So what connection? We publish the connection, or we publish means save the connection in subjects. Using we created a data foundation, and the data foundation we got different types of different things. Finish here. Okay, let's see. Pardon for that noise. There is garage below the apartment and we'll have cars with big noise. Okay, so it is not being in the repository. Let's go and look at that. What is the problem? Again, development plus administration is going on together. Platform center management console. This one. Maybe some are stopped or something like that. So central administration we manage. We will go to servers. Dot which one is right? I'll test everything. Everything is stopped. So it's stopped. Input. Okay. You see that input file repository is we can stop it. So just attend the concept. There is a input file repository and output file repository. Now I don't read too much between because you may get confused. This part of the administration cannot mute. Yes, something not mute. Okay. So if file repository service start, but it stop. Okay. And what output? Output stop. Stop. Not a big deal. So now from as a developer, from development, and now we are into we look into that into the installation folder. Because you can see if you forget to see that where I'm going, then the login folder, I go on logging, and I have to see what is the is not restarting. Files. So let's see the problem. So filer. So this is the file we can look to. So let's run it. Let's end control and press the end key. We'll go at the end. Get session ID from handle, and handle is not set to bypass on the server discovery. Data. Oh. Okay. So normally when there is big problem, we try to restart those. Okay. Stop and restart SQL Server. Start SQL Server. I will go into the start. Alt 8 R2. And device is not there, so a and integration manager, I will go ahead and stop and restart. Now I would do it, so you worry about it. Database administrator, solve it, this and I will restart. Mistake. If there is a problem, we may not be able to move further. Look at what we did last time. Let's say look into another administration tool. Accounts, business, and the same manager. Is stopped. Let's wait. Login into it. Now icon managers. Again, state a password. SQL Server is started. Started. And come out from here. Let's click if it is working. Connect. Get engine. Okay. No. Okay. Fine. Now let's enter that this central configuration manager. So as you slowly we are looking a bit into the administration part also. So I know the full 100% administration, but I keep on feeding when the reporting are comfortable that there is some central configuration manager. This, and let's go back to, let's close it. And I will log in again. Okay. Yes. Positive server is working fine. So that's good. Now our project, we will click I don't click on refresh first because we started the thing. It may be connected. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah, that's true. The old session was gone, so we will double click and then we will create the connection. So a normal thing if something is restarted, then we connect. Here it is saying open repository section on this. Insert. Promise you will be told from where you get the user ID password. So it's not AI system. Let's see what your system. Great. Okay, it is failing. We'll look into this later. So I can clone the server. Clone means I can create one more server. Let's say server. That you know how to clone the server. And if you want, you see if you click node is only one. So click OK. More adaptive processing server which is stopped. Let's wait. Let's give it a minute. But there are code of our available it. I will right click and to enable. Okay, our problem to it. So see. So look in. Once we reboot machine to start everything fresh, I'm doing different things on the machine and sometimes it lose connection to that machine. But if something doesn't come back, so like we are wasting our time today. Let's tell you, and then we will repeat those things in next class and how that happens. There is some okay. So now project was 7 September project. There are few things. So the max right, that's slow. Yes. So I think it's not a big deal. It's about data foundation. Look like we wasted more time. The administrator, let me try one more time. It, you need on 7 September. It is not, have not saved it. So let's say the universe. Right round with the round icon and go to repository. We already did last 7 September and then university. Okay. So I was to right now to tell you that once we go on report, then you arrange here will your things on report on what is happening. If the final thing our client they report on a launch pad. I need a center management console. Put your it will tell you it's launch pad or what. You don't you want launch pad. There is password. You just click on that web icon at the bottom. I have to create over this universe. How the things arranged in data foundation impacts. Foundation we created business there, and it created a class or folder out of each table. Now we are that is created. So universe. So then, okay. So we said we have done the same thing which we did in the past. Now time we selected a couple of more tables. So select September. Click. Must be aware of all the SQL part, how the things are working. Then be aware of Then you have how we create a connection, how we create a foundation, and how we create a business there. In time we selected the universe. Happens that the moment you save the universe into a server, so a couple of minutes to synchronize internally, and then we can have for reporting. Now let's do the till it is coming up. Let's go back into water foundation and let's find what I was trying to show you. So I do that client, region, and country, making a loop. Loop. If you take client last name from the client table and you take a country name, then we select this join, that's the client and the country. So go from client to country directly. Selected the client last name and you selected client name. Or client go use the join, the joint and region, and define cardinality for this joint. So go to this joint, and then it can go to the country. So you can two paths. From client you can go to country, or from client you can go to region and then go to country. From client to region, then this join between client and region will come into picture. Going from region to country, then this join will come into picture. That will come. Going directly, then only one join will come. Our universe. Okay. So let's select a client first name. Let's select country name. Okay. Now view it. Okay. This is very page. Okay. The page will tell you that do you want to duplicate row, the primary sample set, maximum, minimum, and the query. So just look to the web intelligence. Let's see. So it run it. This is not the error I was expecting. I hear that there are two paths. Which path you want to select? So because it's restarted server, I think we have to restart the machine. But because what if it goes on, what if we could not connect, then not machine to work with. Or we can use the local client. Why I'm going always into server? Run client, have intelligence rich client. This client is coming up. Rich client is the local version of the same thing which I'm doing online on the server. So first thing, if it gives the script process document error. Okay. Query, what query it is generating. So it is not run because it contains objects that reference incompatible tables. Error message, it will say that there are more than one, two. You can pick the. So let's go. So that today we have to fix that. Let's go to our data foundation and do not the loop client country region. Fix it. Find a context. So for context. No, I don't dialysis. There is somewhere icon for context. Info. So the recent version they released 2 months back. So we changed something. As I keep on changing the things. So we will the context thing later. Let's see the loop alias. So what it is just a pseudonym for the same thing, means we are giving some more name. Click the thing for we want to create alias. Alias for country because country is joined by region and by line and creating a loop. So let's country insert alias of country. Let's select alias of country. Okay, of that with country. I know that which we have created. Okay, region country. Let's separate. So it is the same. So we break this, we delete this join between the region and country, and then join between region and the region country. We click on OK and then we save it. Now, let's go this layer. Present here. No. Hold one. Change the foundation. Click on it and finish. If you refresh it, I hope so. If not, so basically the version, once we do that, it will refresh, but here it is not doing it. So oh, we had a yes, saved one. Okay, we will. That's why it did not complete. So moment we save the data foundation, the changes are reflected. Now we have country here, but we don't have region country. So I can drop region country here. Let's see if it allows. Okay, drop. See how we from the table, right? Is that we can use that This is what I told to, I think, Anup. He was asking that it's not happening. But it looks like they changed something. They happy. We will take one more class because nothing like class only, right? So when you read, okay, and then folder a new dimension. Now what would dimension? This is country name. So I will say and SQL assistant. Click on expand the body. It has come automatically. Okay. This is the object. And normally when we are working for a company, we always create it like this. Then we create another dimension. Click on that dimension. What name of that dimension is a country name. So a country name. See country name. So here we can define its dimension or attribute or measure. Here we can say it's a string, date, long text, or numeric dimension is the rest of the fields. Okay. Now it has no relation to which connects to. So I click on SQL Assistant and continue. Double click. I will click on validate and I will go on okay. My read so I to the next September and the finish. So I want to override. That, here I click document and then select the universe and then click on the 7th September. Selecting the client first name and I read. Okay, see that uh, here. So look to come here. So let's close web intelligence. It is internally. We can click on. So that will not come up. So it will few more again, I think, till it refresh everything. If we select client first name and country name, let's see if you know. Yeah, so old one. And this was a problem in BO that it takes some time. never mind. We can next time when we do that. So you know the loop mainly by looking into areas of a table. It means second name of the table is still the same, but different to break the loop. That how we can create a class in here, and we create a dimension, and we create a define, or we can assign field to the dimensions. So till I think we can start here. Some exercise which you can do so that some of the basically I'm telling you, otherwise you will forget. And we'll go and create a report over client and that region tree, and then it give access to the machine. So if you need to do something, talk to me, and then I will let you give the team waiver user ID and password, so you can connect to it. These are clients proprietary software, and we need keys and all those things. So then we do place. SQL Server install anytime. You can just download and install web. So tell me if you need any help, if you need to do any exercise, if you want any access or something. And PC up and running, but we can keep all the core PC up and running and do some exercise. There's also, and we tell also whatever I have taught till now. Not even just mail me your ID and tell me what you need and work on it. So I'm going to more detail today, and talk to me during weekdays also. If I'm not busy in the client work, then I will reply to you. If I need, then I will reply to you later, not immediately. But data foundation, we created some folder, we created some objects. Now, the people who are in all those things to adjust this or understand this, and people are comfortable who think that already aware of the one type of software and they are comfortable, they can use it. So basically, we hire or second part of the business object, vegetation, and I say when I am telling reporting part, I am telling also like what is CMC, where we go. So slowly I will make you comfortable with that one too. Okay, I think that's it for today. Me and or get in touch with Skype, answer the questions, and I will help you whatever problem you have. Okay. Okay.